I'm Katie. Welcome back to my channel, even though you can't see me right now. But I'm going to be making a powdered Hojicha recipe for this episode, and I wanted to be able to show you as I made it. So, if you're new, we talk a lot about tea here. And I'm very sorry that I haven't uploaded for a while, but I'm back and here with brand new things. So I just got this Hojicha powder from Den's Tea. Hojicha powder is a powdered tea, and Hojicha is roasted green tea, but then it is ground up like matcha to make this Hojicha powder, which is much less in caffeine because Hojicha barely has any caffeine in it. So compared to matcha, much milder. So then Den's Tea also has this little matcha shaker that they have patented. I believe it's patented, patent pending. So it's designed to have this cool little thing, bumpy thingies in the bottom. So you put your powdered tea in here and you add water and then you shake it, and then instead of needing a matcha whisk, you can just use that. So we are going to make a Houjicha latte today. So I'm going to go ahead and mix up the Hojicha powder and add that to my glass, and then I'm going to cut away and warm up my milk. So they recommend doing a half a teaspoon of powdered tea if you're using the little shaker, which I guess you can't see that. So using the shaker, oops, powder just went everywhere. Powder is messy. Okay, so I have my little half teaspoon in there. And then they say do not use hot water in the shaker, but you can add hot water later if you want hot. So I'm just going to pour some room temperature water in here up to that little line. And then make sure that's on nice and tight. I literally just got this like an hour ago, so I have not done anything with this. So I haven't tried Hojicha powder before. Of course, I love Hojicha, and if you've been watching this channel, you know that. I think I've expressed my love for Hojicha. So this is my first experience with powdered form of Hojicha. My first experience with this matcha maker, but not my first experience with Den's Tea. I absolutely love Den's Tea. They have some really awesome teas and products directly sourced from Japan. Has a lovely roasty smell. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and fill this up the rest of the way with water and pour it into my cup. I am totally just making this up as I go along, so I have no idea what this is going to taste like in the end. So there is that. I am going to heat up my milk, so I will be right back. Alright, I'm back with my heated milk. So I'm just going to swirl this around here, make sure it's still all suspended up in there. I did really like this shaker. I've heard some people say that it didn't do so great, but I think the biggest thing with this is you're supposed to use such a small amount of water and then add water to it and then do some stirring again. And I know Hojicha powder is a little easier to mix than matcha is. So I went and heated up some 2% milk on the stove, just some regular 2% milk. You can use whatever kind of milk you want, though. I did 3/4 of a cup of this, and then I added a tablespoon of maple syrup. So let's see if I can do this and not make a mess. Yay! Okay. That gives me this pretty brown milkiness. I'm gonna stir this up. I don't have any fancy milk frother or anything, so yeah, it's not froth milk. But I do plan on trying to get a milk frother soon so I can play more with this lovely Hojicha powder. So I'm going to flip this around and give it a taste. Hi! Alright, so I have this all ready. If you're wondering about the milk, because I realized I didn't say, so yeah, 3/4 cup on the stove. I just heated it on like medium high, and I stirred it while it was heating until some bubbles formed around the outside, and then I added the maple syrup in. So let's give it a taste. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. It's like a Hojicha warm milkshake. Like, it's really good. Obviously, there's still some Hojicha on the bottom sitting there. A big thing with a lot of Houjicha lattes is to see the layering. I do want to try out some cool layered ones. There's a the Hojicha Co. has a bunch of recipes, and they have a strawberry layered one. And I have some fresh strawberries, so I'm super excited, and I want to try that one out. But yeah, this is very good. Like, yeah, wow. I think my only thing is I would have used less maple syrup than I did, because I kind of hedged and did a whole teaspoon of maple syrup. But I think that it would have been fine with half a teaspoon. So it's a little more sweet than I'm like used to, because I don't drink a lot of sweetened drinks. But it's still good. It's still good. It's very much, that's why it's like a warm milkshake is what my immediate thought is. Or like a hot chocolate, like a thick hot chocolate. Maybe not necessarily thick, but like a hot chocolate, but Hojicha. It's very creamy, it's really good. So I have plenty of other recipes to try. I know the Teacup of Life has some amazing Hojicha recipes because she is also obsessed with Hojicha. So she has a salted caramel latte, both hot and iced, and I want to try both of those. So I'm going to attempt to make my own oat milk to try out those. Because I found out, I looked up how to make your own oat milk, and it looks really pretty simple. So I'm gonna check that out. But if you have any cool Hojicha ideas that you've tried or have heard about, do let me know. And yeah, make sure if you liked this video to like it down below and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will hopefully be back to you soon with more basically tea everything. Tea trials, tea recipes, tea a palooza. So yeah, a little right now. But thanks for putting up with me, and I will see you again soon. Bye bye.